Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Welcome to something brand new, and we're here. I asked on Facebook what should I do, and you guys voted heavily that it's time to go to a separate club. And here we are, it's time to pick, and I posted up another Facebook poll about what club I should go to. I think there were about 5 or 6 options that I gave, and there was one chosen, although I have to admit it was a really close race, and it was between Liverpool and Southampton. And as you can see on screen right now, Liverpool just came out on top, and you guys might be wondering, why Liverpool? Southampton would have been great, and I tried my best to make as many people happy as possible, and unfortunately you just can't do it. And I went with what I said I would do, and that's the most voted on team. So I'm really excited to be with Liverpool. It's the team I support, it's the team I can't wait to play with throughout this career mode. But don't get me wrong, guys, Southampton was a really tempting team to go to, and if I don't do anything now with them, it's certainly on my mind, and I'll definitely Actually, I'll say possibly, I might do something with them in the future. But at the moment, we got Liverpool, and I can't wait to be playing with them. And I'm excited, and I appreciate everyone who, even though they may have not got, I may have not gone to the team who they voted for, I do appreciate everyone who is still going to stick by and enjoy and watch the series, because I do think it is going to be really, really good. One of the things that I'm really excited for is the fact that I don't actually think I'll do that well in the first season. Although we do have a solid squad from top to bottom, I feel as though there are a lot of changes that need to be made. I remember back when I played with QPR, the top teams like Chelsea and stuff were just so strong. At QPR, I had a really good team, but I still couldn't win the Premier League. So I'm back, and I'm back with a vengeance. I want to I want to win the Premier League, and hopefully I can bring back Liverpool to former glory, and I can go ahead and win the Champions League as well. But these are all things we got to look at way in the future, as now we got to look at the team right now, and we got to pick a name for myself. And I put out a tweet and a Facebook post, what should I call myself? And a lot of you guys seem to be watching the club series I'm doing with KSI and AA9 and Nepenthes, and you guys seemed it was appropriate to call myself Peter Pan, just like my pro in that series. So I hope you guys are all enjoying this series, but at the same time, I hope you guys are really going to enjoy this career mode, because I'm really excited to be managing Liverpool. And just hopefully you guys kind of get involved too, put your opinion in, and just in general, give your thoughts, what I should do, that sort of thing, because I really do appreciate all of that. So Peter Pan is going to take over Liverpool, and hopefully we can do what Roy Hodgson couldn't do, what Kenny couldn't do, and now it's my turn to see if I can do it. Bring Liverpool back to the former glory. And as you can see, we're loading up the first season. Now let me talk a little bit about what I want to see from the first season. I want to see some growth in the players. I want to see us possibly get into Champions League, but I want to see us climb the table. At the moment, we're a 7th, 8th place team. I really want to see that go to a 6th, 5th, or even 4th place team. That would be ideal. First thing you got to do is take a look at the team and get rid of any deadwood, any players that I don't feel I'll be using, bring in any players that I'll need, or put out any players on loan. And putting out players on loan is one of the biggest things I had to do with Liverpool. Liverpool have an incredibly young side. As you can see, 16 to 22, 19, 20-year-olds, it is just incredible. The amount of players I have under the age of 22 is just insane. And for that reason, I won't be able to play all of these players on a regular basis. So I figured the best thing to do with these guys is to simply put them out on a season-long loan, because honestly, they're better out playing at a different club than to be sitting on the bench, or not even on the bench in the reserves, doing absolutely nothing, and maybe getting a little bit better, but I feel as though they'd do far better at a different club on loan. But the reason why I don't want to sell these youngsters is because I know they are going to develop very well. There are a lot of great players, the likes of Suso, and there's just tons of players in there that I really want to see come back next season stronger and better. But as far as the team goes at the moment, where I want to improve, I'm going to be playing a 3-5-2 formation, and from the attacking point of view, we have a really strong attacking team. You look at it, we have Sturridge, we have Suarez, we have Raheem Sterling, Asaidi, Coutinho, we got Steven Gerrard. We have such a good team at the moment, but there is one particular weakness. Now, in a 3-5-2 formation, that means there are 3 centre-backs. At the moment, we only have 2. That would be Daniel Agger and what do you call it, Skirtle. And also we have Quates, but I feel as though Quates is one of those players I've got to wait to develop on. You know, I don't want to just stick him in the team when he's only 71 rated, because I don't want to do that bad this season. Like I said, I do want to climb that ladder and make sure we are at least, you know, sort of 5th, 4th, that sort of area. Another player that I'm really excited to see how he goes is Yezel, or Yesel, or however you'd like to say his name. I'm not too sure whether I'm going to put him out on loan just yet, but we'll just have to wait and see. So I'm looking for a centre back, and one of the players I looked at was in fact Ogbonna. And also, the reason why I'm looking at a goalkeeper is because although Pepe Reina is a really solid sort of goalkeeper, I feel as though he's kind of on his way down, and if I was supposed to get the most money from him as possible, it would be either now or maybe January I'd have to sell him. So I did want to bring in a replacement, someone that could develop well while, you know, Pepe Reina is playing his final games or whatever, because I feel as though it's important that with a young squad, you really just have players that will grow into something special. So as you can see, I chucked in a 12 million bid plus Henderson, and Henderson is actually a player that I wasn't necessarily that excited to play with, and the reason for that is because I already have players like Allen and Shelby, Coutinho, all playing that centre midfield role, and I also have the likes of Steven Gerrard, of course, and Lucas Leiva. I have a lot of great players in the team, and I just felt as though I could sacrifice someone like Henderson. Of course, huge bids coming in for Suarez at 17.5 million, but I was already pretty content with the attacking force that I had, so I didn't feel as though there was any need whatsoever at the moment to sort of give him away and sell him for that sort of price. The only time I would ever sell him is if he wanted to leave, because I do think as though he is a real key asset to this squad, and very much like Gerrard, I feel as though he is a real important player to this team. So for that reason, I wasn't keen on selling him. As you can see, Manchester United were keen on signing Hamsik. I was surprised there was no Mascherano sort of news piece just yet. You know, we'll have to wait and see, because there's no doubt he'll want to move to some sort of British Premier League, or Barclays Premier League side, I should say, for whatever reason. It seems as though Mascherano always wants to come to some sort of Premier League side, so we'll just have to wait and see which team it's going to be this season. But guys, I hope you are all really excited for this series. I know I am really excited. I hope you guys are just excited, because it's going to be a really fun time, and I cannot wait to see what happens throughout the transfer window, and just all that good shenanigans. As you guys can see, my bid for 4.7 million, and I believe it was Jose Enrique for Akinfeev, was accepted. So we'll have to see how all that goes, and he looks like he could become a really important goalkeeper for the team. Hope you guys all have a cracking day. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys all in a little bit. Hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.